everyone, welcome to Talent Sprint series on most frequently asked coding questions. In this series, we are taking a look at a variety of questions that have been asked in interviews as well as written exams over the years. We are not only helping you find the right solution to the problems, but also giving you tips and pointers along the way to help you code like a professional. So let's start with today's question. In today's video, we are going to take a look at a program to print the sum of all diagonal elements in a matrix. So as you see, we have written the function sum of diagonal elements, that is taking the matrix as input parameter as well as the number of rows in the matrix is passed as input parameter. Now to calculate the sum of diagonal elements, we are here talking about only the prime diagonal. So if this is a matrix, this is the diagonal we are referring to. So keep a thing in mind that the diagonal element, at least the prime diagonal element, I and j value is always same. So the first would be I and j 0, the second would be I and j 1, I and j 2, and so on and so forth. So to get your prime diagonal, you have a simple condition that your I and j should be same. So we have used the same logic here. We have written a simple for loop, the dual loop that helps you traverse through a matrix. So for I is equals to 0 to less than rows and j is equals to 0 to less than columns. And inside, when we get to each individual element, we are checking if I is double equals to j. So when the condition is true, we are adding that ij element to our sum. For all the other elements, we are ignoring them. So this way we'll get our prime diagonal sum. And finally we are returning sum. Now here we have shown the function call in main. We have created a 4x4 array and we have assigned the elements to it. So let me simply put those elements in order for you to figure out easily. 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 5, 1, 5 and 4, 7, 2, 7. So this is our matrix at hand. We are passing this matrix along with the number of rows to our function. So at the end, the sum would be I and j 0, I and j 1, I and j 2 and I and j 3. So our function will do the sum of all these elements and return you the output here, which we have finally printed. So you saw how easy the implementation of this matrix question was. Now you can sometimes get more tricky questions in your interviews, like find the sum of both the diagonals of a matrix. So keep in mind, when you are finding the sum of both the diagonals, the center element, if there is, will be repeated twice. So like this is a 4x4 matrix. Here the second diagonal would be this. So there is no center element that is crossing. But let's say if you have a 3x3 matrix. So let me quickly put it out for you. 1, 2, 3. So in this matrix, if you will calculate the sum of both the diagonal elements, your center element will be repeated twice. So the center element is counted twice. So make sure when a question like this is asked, keep in mind to check what matrix you have. If you have a odd matrix like a 3x3 matrix or a 5x5 matrix, make sure to remove the center element once, because otherwise your sum won't come out to be right. There are several other questions asked around matrix, and I hope this video has helped you to go ahead and prepare for them. We'll see you around in our next videos. Happy coding!